Turning now to your vote, your nation. We're breaking down the race to 270 electoral votes in the presidential election. That is the magic number. Tonight, we're focusing on the state of Arizona. 11 electoral votes up for grabs there. Now, it's been a reliably Republican stronghold for decades. In fact, President Trump won the state by 3.5% 4 years ago. News Nation correspondent Nancy Liu joining us live from Phoenix, Arizona tonight with a closer look at how voters there expect the 2020 election to go. Nancy.
And Rob, Arizona voters are well aware this is a battleground state that could decide the presidential election. As you noted, President Trump carried this state by 3.5% 4 years ago, but experts say a lot has changed since then. Winning here in Maricopa County is key to winning Arizona. Early voting started last week throughout the Grand Canyon state, and you might say supporters of both Donald Trump and Joe Biden are offering color commentary.
Well, I think we're going to stay red. My work, at home, the neighborhoods, it's pretty much the same as it was 4 years ago.
I think our state is purple, and I think we will go some blue, and there will be some elections, some offices that will go red.
The Metro Phoenix area and Maricopa County accounts for the vast majority of votes in Arizona, which has been a Republican stronghold for decades. But the past decade has brought in a lot of new voters. Samara Klar is with the School of Government and Public Policy at the University of Arizona.
What we have seen over time is a demographic shift here in Arizona that favors the Democratic Party. So we have a larger proportion of voters who are Latino, a larger proportion of voters who are college educated, really rapid urbanization, a lot of people moving from rural areas to the city. So all of those trends really are pointing in the direction of a Democratic victory here in Arizona.
Klar points to the immigration crackdown several years ago by former Sheriff Joe Arpaio as a key factor in galvanizing the Latino community. It sparked a massive voter registration campaign and Arpaio's ouster. Election officials are seeing brisk traffic at its drive-through drop-off site in Phoenix, and voter turnout is expected to be even higher than the 65% seen during the midterm election 2 years ago. There is no predicting the presidential race.
Polling here in Arizona is really dead even, so it is anyone's guess as to who's going to win right now.
Voters today cited law and order, immigration, and the coronavirus response as factors in their decisions.
I think Trump is going to win. And the beautiful thing about America is we can move. If I don't like something, I'm going to move.
I'm excited. It's going to be very interesting, and I think it's going to be a close call.
Republicans in Arizona are still a numerical majority, so we have more registered Republicans here than registered Democrats, and that really works, of course, to Trump's favor. That's why I say, it's really hard to know what's going to happen.
Now, unlike most other states, Arizona will begin processing absentee and mail-in ballots before November 3rd, so a projected winner here could be announced either on Election Day or right after. 4 years ago, before coronavirus, 75% of Arizonans voted by mail. We're live in Phoenix. Nancy Liu, News Nation.